Hey, welcome back to the Practical Kung Fu YouTube channel. In this video, I want to cover a blocking system for dealing with rounded techniques coming from outside your center line. So this is going to include the upper level block, the tiger block, and the lower level block. So basically that just means blocking at 3 different gates: upper level, tiger block, lower level. So we work these initially from our horse stance, arms in chamber, and the upper level block works like this. We push the elbow forward and at a 45-degree angle towards our center line. And there's going to be an upward angle to the forearm as well. So then we circle back out, and right at the end, we're rotating that forearm, and ideally where you're going to be blocking is with the middle of your forearm and right into the area between, just below the elbow, the crook of the elbow, and into the bicep of that opponent as you're throwing generally a roundhouse style punch, and you're going to catch that. Ideally, if you catch it right at the bottom of the bicep, they won't feel like throwing any more punches. So upper level block, again, push that elbow in front of the hip to a 45-degree angle. The forearm is angled upward, and then we circle back out and rotate that forearm, and right at the end we kind of tighten up the forearm and keep everything nice and relaxed as you're throwing that block until right at the end we get that rotation, and we finish with this kind of an angle with that bend in the elbow, and the hand is actually kind of in line with the shoulder at this point. So that's your upper level block. The tiger block just comes out at the middle gate. So instead of angling upward with that forearm, it just comes straight out and then out to the side. So we get that circling action out to the side. So in at a 45-degree angle towards your center line, and then rotate out, rotate the forearm, and it's the same kind of concept as that upper level block. So that's your tiger block, and then your lower level block is for blocking something that's coming in towards your thigh, your hip. And in this case, you're pushing the elbow in front to the 45-degree angle again, but more at a downward angle, and then rotate that forearm out as you circle back to the side. So that's your upper level block, your tiger block, and your lower level block. Now in practice, if you're in a guard position and you identify that they are throwing some sort of a roundhouse technique at your head with their right hand, ideally we want to step into that block, catch it on the forearm, and catch it right on their bicep. So you're blocking with that forearm, you're getting a tightening action going on right at the end, tightening from the hand on down to the elbow into your forearm, and blocking into their bicep. That's basically the perfect spot, right at the lower part of their bicep. That's the perfect spot to get them. In the real world, if you're in this situation, you're really not going to be able to react to a punch if they catch you off guard with that punch. What's going to happen is you're going to throw the hands up to protect the head, and then you've got to figure out what you're going to do from there. But in Kung Fu training, it's worthwhile to develop these skills no matter what, so that if you do find yourself in a situation, yes, the hands can come up, but perhaps you're still able to get that motor skill, if you've developed it enough, to tighten that forearm and maybe catch it, and also step into the block. Because if you're stepping inside of their circle, then you're actually coming within the range of that punch. So just work on these in the air, basically. Work from your horse stance and work from a fighting stance. And you can work with a partner as well, just to sort of get used to the idea of those punches coming in from that circular type of motion at the different levels. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.